Welcome to maryisthenewEvangelization.com, and tonight we're going to talk about Tony Palmer, Bishop Tony Palmer, who was close friends with Pope Francis, and he was hit head-on in a motorcycle accident a few weeks ago on a Sunday morning. A drunk driver driving in the wrong lane runs Tony Palmer down on his motorcycle, hits him straight on. Kenneth Copeland, pastor, says the devil took Tony Palmer out. The Pope gives him a special permission for a mass for a bishop. And Tony Palmer wasn't even a Roman Catholic bishop. He was married. He was with an Anglican sect. So Tony Palmer was the one who the Pope trusted. He trusted with this message of Christian unity. And he encouraged Tony to not become Roman Catholic, but to call Protestants, his brothers, to forgive and to be reconciled, and to call Catholics to forgive and be reconciled to one another. He came out with a call for Christian unity, commissioned by the Pope himself to do this, and received by Kenneth Copeland. Now, is that all he was supposed to do? And then he died? Just get the ball rolling, and then he's taken out of the way? He's got a wife, he's got young children. So this is very upsetting and confusing to people, because if he was to be used in such a prophetic way, I saw what he said. You can see it on YouTube. He said he was here in the spirit of Elijah, calling Christians to unite in the Lord Jesus Christ. So if he's here in the spirit of Elijah, okay, I understand why the devil wanted to kill him. I understand that. And it's up to us to take up the call for Christian unity. Strong. Everybody's got to do it. But I'm going to say something, okay? And I'm going to ask you to pray about it. I'm going to ask the prophets of God to pray about this. And this is coming from Revelation chapter 12. It says that the woman who was clothed with the sun, with the moon on her feet, and the crown of 12 stars on her head, gave birth to a male child destined to rule the nations with an iron rod. The child was taken up to heaven. Okay, and then she came down to earth. And there was a war in the heavens. Michael fought against the dragon. The dragon prevailed not. He lost his place in heaven, came to the earth, and pursued the woman who was taken to the desert and was protected for 3.5 years. Now, the devil, the serpent, the dragon went after her with water, with hail, with fierce, all the weapons at his disposal, and he couldn't touch her. He could not touch the woman who had fled to the desert, who had given birth to the male child destined to rule the nations with an iron rod. She was protected. And all those under her mantle in these end times are protected by her. She has a special authority. So it says that he went to wage war against the rest of her offspring, those who bear witness to Jesus Christ. Now, was Tony Palmer one of the rest of her offspring? Because he did not mention the Blessed Virgin Mary once in his talk to Kenneth Copeland and his YouTube videos. He did not bring her up. So one can only deduce that he wasn't under her mantle. That doesn't mean she didn't love him or he wasn't her son. She obviously did love him. But entrustment of ourselves to the Blessed Virgin Mary is an act of our own conscious will. And once you make that entrustment to her, to come under her mantle, to be loyal to her, in her lead role as end times prophet for her son, Jesus Christ, if we come under her, we'll be under her protection. But you can't, like, hide her. You can't not talk about her. That's like insanity. You can't do that. That's the whole reason she's here, because she's not trying to be a secret or hide under a bed or something like that. No, she's here like bold. Okay, and everyone needs to know it and catch on like really, really fast to get under her mantle of protection, because the battle is just raging, and the devil has certain rights in this battle. And one of his rights is to kill Christians, obviously. So martyrdom is an honor. There's no question about it. All I'm saying is pray about this, okay? John, he took her into his home, his heart. They tried to kill him, and he didn't die. They tried to kill Maximilian Kolbe. He wouldn't die. Finally, they injected him with carbolic acid. I think it's there. I really do. I'm asking the prophets of God to pray about this message. We love Tony Palmer, and we're going to continue. We will continue to build Christian unity everywhere. Everybody's got to come together. All Christians have got to come together. And it's pro-life versus the culture of death. That's what it is. That's the battle, guys. Are you on the side of life, or are you on the side of death? It's quite simple. So put the other stuff in its proper perspective and unite and hold hands together. We have to unite. We've got to intercede for our brothers and sisters in Iraq right now. And we got to do what we can, to spread the message. The message is powerful. The message of love, conversion, of motherhood.